Hello, all of you slimesters. Welcome to Collector's Corner as I hit the mic. Can you hear me? Testing, 1, 2, 3. We are here with... Sorry. We are here with Zech, who was on our Ghastly Grinner and Masked Mutant episode and is our winner for that episode. Welcome back, Zech.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. I just noticed the t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yep.
Oh.
Crowley.
Yeah. And I got a lot of things going on, but...
Oh, he was...
Nice.
I have that one too. I have that same one.
Nice.
Do you?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, he was so cool.
Oh wait, there they are. There they are, Alex.
Yeah, he stole them.
Yeah, I got a few collections going, but not only 3 out of 5 are actually 90s.
Wow.
That's okay.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, it's so rare that we get to talk about Supernatural on the show, so I'll definitely want to at least talk about it because it's Supernatural.
We actually, yeah, not to go off topic, but my wife had her friend and her husband come stay with us from Indiana. And her husband's like obsessed with Dean. And I'm like in a straight, like if I was gay, it would be that guy kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so in the spare room, I put the stand up of Dean next to his bed, and he's like, "Oh, great, I get to sleep with him tonight." He's beautiful, honey. He's beautiful.
Nice.
Tuck
Yeah,
him in, kiss him good
I
night.
had the room prepped up for him because I knew he loved Dean. So
Yeah, and both my boys, which you know this, but those listening, both of my boys are named after the show Supernatural. The boys' names are Sam and Dean, and that is Sam's full name, Samuel Dean Nance. And the main actor's name is Jensen, and that's what my youngest son's name is. But love that show. But anyway, we're here to look at some of the stuff that you've got. Now, you said you had quite a few things that are boxed up right now.
yeah, I got let me see if it'll flip over here. But
I can flip something over. A table.
there you go.
Look at your face over.
Those are boxed up. Those are going to Texas whenever the guy pays me. So
It's still so cool. Just the
Wow. Well, just the amount of space you got is amazing.
Yes.
oh yeah, this is a media room. So I got my computer set up for my YouTube channel and all that good stuff, and then the Supernatural corner. Not to go on it too deeply, but it's a work in progress. And then I have the Heroes section, which was another show I really liked, except for season 4. Pretty much season 3 too. I like season 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then this is like the grand finale of what's not in that box, because in those boxes I had both tents, and I had a whole bunch of other stuff too. I had the portfolio book from Scholastic in here. There's a lot of stuff in here that if you guys would have contacted me 2 weeks ago, I would have had it all displayed, but it's all boxed up now.
That's okay.
Right. That's the Goosebumps stuff, and then I have my top favorite, X-Files. My ultimate favorite TV show of all time is X-Files.
Very cool, dude.
Thank you. And then the Are You Afraid of the Dark section is over here, which has a lot of stuff there, and then kind of just miscellaneous stuff here from Pennywise, Jurassic Park, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original. This is actually not a reprint.
Oh, that's an original poster.
Yeah, it's a real poster.
Wow.
And I got a new frame because this one's old, and I finally got this on eBay because they're coming to Fanboy Expo next month, and I'm gonna all the people that dressed up, including Ernie Reyes Jr. is gonna be there, and I'm gonna have them all sign this poster.
Oh, that's so cool.
Dude, that's great.
And Shredder's gonna be there. James
Nice.
Sato, yeah.
Wow.
So cool.
I'll definitely get a 8x10 with Shredder because Shredder's like my favorite guy other than Casey Jones and Raphael. So
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
Casey Jones, April O'Neil's going to be there too. Like everybody but Casey Jones is going to be there.
Ah,
Wait, Hillary Hong's is gonna be there?
Yeah, she's going to
Really?
be there. So we're excited for that. Got the credit card ready. So
It's ready to be used.
It's ready to be here, Bela. So yeah.
well, before we dive into your collection, how long have you been collecting things?
I want to say I started in honestly like 2012. I think
That's a good chunk of time.
Yeah.
I think 2012. Whenever I moved in our apartment in California with my wife, I forgot what year it was. 2012. I think it was 2012. Yeah, it's when I first started kind of like diving into it a little bit.
It's sort of like
And
a
it started-
hobby type of situation.
Kind of like a hobby, just kind of reminiscing the nostalgia of Goosebumps. Just finding out there was much more than school supplies and books. I had no idea that there was other things. Like I didn't know about the beanbag, the rollerblade. I didn't know about any of that stuff. Like it was a huge wake up. I mean, there's still a bunch of stuff I don't own, but I kind of sat back and said, okay, they made way too much. And honestly, I don't want to collect all of it, which was my original plan, but that ended up not happening. So I was like,
So
you know what,
far.
there's other stuff. Well, there's other stuff I'm into, and I only have so much space. So
Mhm.
Yeah. You have to be discerning
I don't want
a
it
little
just to
bit.
I don't want it to be super cluttered. So I just want every section's got every area's got its section, you know, and just kind of keep it clean.
Yeah, I was gonna say just the quick overview. Everything looked so neat and uniform. The display that you have on everything so far looks
Yeah.
fantastic. I
Oh,
can't
thank
wait
you.
to dive in.
Oh
A
yeah,
plus on presentation.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, if you zoom in here, I need the dust a little bit, but hey,
Well, it's okay.
you
Oh,
can't see that from a
tell
distance.
We all need to dust, man. So
that's the worst part is dusting. I'm so lazy to do it too. Ugh. So do you just want me to kind of dive in like
Go for
section?
it. Pick a spot
Yeah.
and go for it. Share
Okay.
whatever you want to share.
So I had more backpacks, but of course a lot of stuff is in this box, including the two tents, which I'm really bummed out that I have it already pre-shipped. But so I got the luggage case and like the travel bag. A lot of the stuff still has this, the tags on it. I got the backpack. I think it's like a sleepover backpack and then a little mini duffel bag. And then this is a picture from MGM Studios at Disney World, Florida in 1997 for the Goosebumps show. I was there. That was me and my cousin.
Wow.
Yep, that was a green screen. And they had like 4 book covers and you picked one and then they told you how to pose. And then there's me and my cousin and it has the date on there. So it shows like what day I was there.
wow.
So that's like, I found that like magically at my parents' house. And I was like, holy crap, like that has to go to my collection because I forgot all about that picture.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't really remember much about the show because, I was young, so, and then they have a popcorn tin here. I do have all series 1 and series 2 collectibles. They were selling those at MGM Studios too. For some reason, these series 2 collectibles, they open up, kind of talk about it, and a lot of these still work.
Wow.
So,
I mean,
for some
they
reason,
look like
I've
they're in
not
great
seen
shape.
those.
I've never
Yeah.
seen them either.
they're super rare. If you go on eBay and look for these series 2, they want like $1,500 a piece for these. It's
Wow.
insane. Yeah. So I wanted to make sure I had all the handheld gadgets, and I have the press kit for the haunted mask.
So cool.
That's neat.
And then, I also had the, which is also in this box. I had the prototype, which is a microverse, but it was for Horrorland. They only made 2 of them, and they discontinued it. They never went forward with the prototype. It ended up being like an Ice Age figurine. They only made 2, and I had one of them, but it's in the box here. The guy, this is $20,000, so I'm not saying no to $20,000.
Oh yeah, no.
It's okay. You could go to a new home because Papa needs a new lowrider. Hey. Books, VHSs. The rollerblades took years to find. Years.
Can you zoom in some more on the skates? I want to see those.
Yeah, I didn't even know they made skates.
Yeah, these are the rollerblades. They did made roller skates, but I have not seen those for sale anywhere. But these are the rollerblades.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I didn't know
so
they made these either. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, when I started collecting, I was like, man, I picked the wrong thing, man. This is too much.
After a while, they just kind of stuck the logo on everything.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. That's why I didn't start Ninja Turtles, because I was like, there's like
oh yeah,
there's thousands.
Thousands of stuff for them. So these are some official fan club packs. This is actually mine from when I was a kid. This is
Aw.
the series. This is the Series 2000 fan club pack. This is like impossible to find as well. It's the Series
Wow.
2000 pack. It's like the last one they made.
Wow.
And then this is fan made because Attack of the Mutant was my favorite book.
Nice.
Yeah, and you wore that during our episode.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. They got official strategy guide. I got the PC game back there. I got the press kit, which is in color and it has Adam West because he was the Galloping Gazelle.
That's cool.
CD. I got the DVD CD sampler, and I got the original book here. And I actually met Tim Jacobus, and he signed it for me.
Nice.
Who was the artist for the covers?
Oh, that's awesome.
Let me just put that there. Oh, sorry, presentation.
You're fine. You're fine.
No, dude, you're
Everything
fine.
has its place. We totally
This
get
is
that.
a judgment-free podcast. No need to worry. You are fine.
Then I got the Haunted Mask, which was from Trick or Treat Studios. I actually used it in my Goosebumps music video that I did. I made like a kind of a Goosebumps trap song just for fun.
Oh, you did?
I did. Yeah, it's
Sweet.
called Goosebumpin'. It's on my YouTube channel. It's like 5 years old, but I just wanted something fun, so it was pretty cool.
Sweet. I'd like to check that out.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sure he could find it for you. It's my channel name changed, but it's pretty easy to find. You just look up Goosebumpin', and then it's my old YouTube channel, which used to be called Zach Baby TV, but now
cool.
Now it's Campfire Tales. So I
like
got walkie talkies there. I got some kids shoes. That's I believe Ghost Camp. And one of the masks. The other one was Curly, which again is in the boxes. More VHSs. They made some Pogs.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Fogs.
Say it's from the 90s without saying it's from the 90s.
Oh, that's right. How I got my Shrunken Head shoes, and it still has the tags. Pinch the Horror game still in the
What?
box.
Look, can you zoom in on that some more? Oh, it's a green game.
It's like a claw game?
Yeah, it's like a clog machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
With little horror monsters in there.
Wow.
And then glow in the dark like book stand /
Oh, that's so cool.
That is
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
And then I had other books too, but he wanted the complete set of the Give Yourself Goosebumps, so those are in the box. But I got diaries, I got journals, address books, more journals, student planners, more books. This bad boy took like, I want to say 8 years to find, but this is the official Goosebumps beanbag. It's kind of deflated because it's old. It's got a little rip on it there, but it is the beanbag. And to find one of these took forever.
Wow.
Actually, I don't even know anybody that has one. Like any other collectors, nobody seems to have this. And I found this on eBay like accidentally, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's finally here!" Because I've been looking years for this sucker.
That leads me up to my other question. Like, when you started doing this and when you started to get like a momentum to collecting and maybe cataloging things, did you seek out rare things or anything that you could find you got?
Well, I wanted to start off first with like the VHSs and the books. I wanted to make sure I had the book series completed. And then from there, I kind of went to the handheld games, which is here. Like that Shake 'em Up one's super hard to find.
Nice.
And I like anything that's handheld. Like this one has 2 games, but this one has 3, so it's probably the same thing, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then I started looking for sets. Like these are special edition. There's like 6
Christmas
of these.
stocking.
Yeah, there's a book in a horror, like a monster hand Christmas stocking here. And they made 6 of these, and it took a long time to find this one, like in the box in the plastic.
Jeez.
But this one came with the hat, and then these came with like lights, and this one came with like a Halloween paint set. But
my sister had the one with the reading light.
Oh yeah, nice, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like there was a total of 6 of those, and yeah. So I mean, there's so much more in these boxes.
Cool.
It's so impressive. Like, I mean, 2012. That was it was a good chunk of time ago, but also no time at all. Like considering the factory sealed, never been opened, like mint condition of a lot of these pieces. That is really impressive.
That's what also took me a long time too, because I preferred to find it still sealed if possible instead of just having loose items around.
Yeah.
Yeah, no color fades or anything. Not even tears.
If you look at the books, if you even look at the books, they're wrapped in plastic.
Oh my God.
So I wrapped them in plastic just to, keep them as fresh as possible.
Wow.
And then these are audiobooks. I remember listening to these on my Walkman or my boombox back in the day. I didn't know that they made so many because some of them, well, they had a Sounds of Halloween. I didn't even know they had that. But actually, over in the UK, they had their own versions, which never came out in America.
Wow!
Of course they did. Of course they did.
So I got they made 2 3-packs, which took forever to find the other one, and then they sold these individually. And for some reason, this Welcome to Dead House took forever to get. Actually traded for that one, and then so that was another thing. So it's like certain things. Electronics, like there was just certain things that kind of gravitated towards more than just like bookmarks or pins. I didn't really care too much about that kind of stuff. I was kind of looking for like the beefier items. So that's the Goosebumps stuff. What's left of it.
Do you ever find like a duplicate of something to have just to use and then the display one on the shelf, or is it?
I probably could. I mean, I had all the lunch boxes. That's more. I had 4 different lunch boxes here that are in the boxes. Honestly, there's nothing here I want to actually like use because I can't even play this. This game won't even play on the new computers. You have to have what is it, a Windows 96 or XP, whatever these
Windows 95.
Something like that, yeah. So it's like I can't even play the game, but I've seen it on YouTube. You can actually watch the whole gameplay on there on YouTube, so it's not a big deal.
I mean, there are certain emulators that you can use, and you can just use the downloaded version. You don't have to use the actual one.
Well, maybe.
No, we've got him thinking about unsealing
it. What have you done?
No, you don't have to unseal. No, they have emulators, so that way, on Archive, you could probably find the game already there. So all you'd have to do is just download it to a working PC and get the proper software. So that way, you don't have to use the actual game. You could just find a digital one that somebody's already uploaded somewhere.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that. I don't really have time to play video games. I mean, I'm on Steam, but I rarely play because I'm so busy with YouTube.
Yep. Preaching to the choir.
It's like I'm sick of being in front of the damn computer all day. So I just want to go away from. I want to leave this room. So you want to head over to the Are You Afraid of the Dark or the X-Files, or where you want to head to?
Let's head to Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of in the corner here because I kind of redid things.
It's okay.
So these came out of the Golden Crisp cereal boxes.
Wow.
The little ghost heads actually glow in the dark if there's enough sunlight on it, throughout the day. So I got 2 of those, and then these 3 pictures are fan made from Brett, the guy who was with us for the thing. Yeah,
that's right.
So he made those, and then I believe he sent me this poster too. And then I didn't know that in Canada they had Captain Crunch had Are You Afraid of the Dark cereal boxes with stickers.
Wow.
That's really
in
cool.
French.
Oh, Quebec.
Yeah. And a little blockbuster action here. So there's 3 stickers in each. There's stickers in each of these, but I guess there was a total of I forgot how many were in each, but I forgot. I got them taped to the wall, but I guess there's still more stickers, but I got half of them, so I guess there's some more stickers, but I got most of them.
I see a robot. That robot right down there.
Oh yeah. This is one of the audiobooks.
Yes, I remember this guy.
Nice.
Yep. Tale of the Phantom Manor.
We did for Halloween.
Ooh, it's dusty.
Go, Sam. For Halloween last year, I think there is a 2XL website where they have all the 2XL cassette tapes, and you can just play them on the website. And we did that for one of our patron nights. Just
nice.
A little fun thing to choose your own adventure. It was pretty cool.
Nice. when I started collecting these, I didn't know that they actually made audiobooks like Goosebumps did. So they made a total of 3, and I actually have all 3 of these on my YouTube channel, just not monetized, of course, because I don't have rights to them. So you could actually like go on there and actually listen to all 3 of these tapes, and not, you know what I mean. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
This I found. Oh, I forgot what website it was. It wasn't eBay. It wasn't Facebook Marketplace. There was some like oddball. Some oddball site. I don't know what it was. It wasn't Wish or nothing. Like it was some weird like other site that sells stuff.
Uh-huh.
And that's where I
Harry.
found this. This was This was like $175 for this stupid tape. But it's the
Wow.
only one I've ever found that's in the package.
Yeah.
I found them on eBay with just the tape, but never like in the package.
Yeah.
These ones, this is actually just the book, but actually, watch out, super specs. I actually have 2 of each of these. So I have 2 of these unopened.
Oh, so cool.
I see the Snick keychain down there. I remember that.
Oh yeah, and then I got 2 of these ones too for both of these books. DJ McHale, who was the co-founder or co-creator,
Co-creator.
actually sent me one of these because at the time I didn't have this one, and I met him at
That's super cool.
I met him in Long Beach at Midsummer Scream, and he was there with Ron Oliver talking about Are You for the Dark.
Wow.
And I talked to him before the show, and I was showing him my collection. He's like, "Well, were you looking for anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm looking for this audio tape." And he's like, "Give me your email me, and I'll send it to you." And he's
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so which brings me to this. This was also DJ McHale's. See, Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's stitched in there.
The crew jack is embroidered. Yeah.
Yep, they gave that during season 1. Let me hang this back up. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay.
This is called a hanger.
Yeah, that's a hanger. Yeah, it's ghetto.
It's got established in the 1840s to hang clothes.
Yeah, and then more press kit stuff here, and then actually Dr. Vink actually passed away.
Yeah.
And then there's the crew. So I didn't know also that they made comic books.
No way.
Yeah, Are You Afraid of the Dark comic book issue number 1.
What?
In
Yeah.
pounds. So wait, so that was
in the UK.
That was in the UK.
No, I'm sorry, Canada. Did I say UK?
Well, no, I just saw the
I
price
saw pounds.
sticker.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's
okay.
not in dollars.
Oh, you're right. Oh, but this is the UK logo. The Are You Afraid of the Dark American one is this part.
Yeah.
But when it's Canadian, I could show it to you with the.
I've seen that before. Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw it on the DVDs.
That's how you decipher Canadian and the American version, because it's the same way with their when they had the board games.
Yep.
One of them's Canadian and one of them's American, and then I also have one that's from Italy too.
Yeah, the Cinar and Wild Brains Cookie Jar, whatever that company ended up being called, they had their own logo. Yeah.
Yep. And these stickers glow in the dark. I actually opened it and kind of took a peek. It was pretty cool. This was a super hard little tank top muscle shirt thing to find. A Snick shirt. Cool. I got another Are You Afraid of the Dark one here. Super specs. Here's the keychain.
Yeah, it has charms or little floaty bits. One of them has the campfire.
Yep.
There's a roundhouse, Clarissa, and Ren and Stimpy.
Yep. Floaty bits. I'm going to say that every time you use a restaurant.
Bits.
Totally what I thought.
And then I got some Apple Jacks here, which is the disposable camera for Are You Afraid of the Dark. Like these things I didn't know about. And then this was actually just like a notepad. I guess that was at Nickelodeon, and it had Are You Afraid of the Dark on it. So I snagged that for Snick.
Wow. And then there's the Alex Mack thing. What's that?
Yeah, these are actually just stickers.
Oh.
And I just got it because Are You Afraid of the Dark was on it.
Sweet.
Honestly. And so I have all 7 seasons and then another 6 seasons. When I met DJ McHale the second time, I brought the VHS cases, and he actually signed all 3 of those for me.
Oh,
very cool.
Nice.
And then they actually made a book series. I forgot 20-something books. And then I got both the video games, the PC stuff, collector's cards that came off of Apple Jacks. Didn't know about that either. those were so hard to find. Well, this one was that had Gary, Sam, and Kiki on it. I searched for years to find those like unopened on the cereal box. And somebody on Instagram that I used to talk to about collecting stuff, they're a big Nickelodeon collector. And they actually said there's somebody selling like 20 different cereal boxes, and one of them is the Are You Afraid of the Dark one you're looking for. And boy, I snagged that quick. So these are super hard to find. I also have them open as well. So I got lucky later on too, and I got them all open. And then of course the board games here. And then
is there a difference between Hi Cat?
Hello.
Is there a difference between any of the games, or are they outside of this presentation?
You know, they're the same game, but like
I knew
said,
that, but like the
Canadian, you see the Sinar. This is the Canadian one, Orpheus Curse.
Yeah.
And then this is the American one. You see what I mean? Like how the logo, you could tell. Yeah. So that's the American one, and then the one that has Sinar on it here. But it's the same game. But I just got it because it's different. And then I got the board game here. Oh, there's other stuff on here. Never mind. But I got the board games, and this is the Italian one. And then, you know, Etsy stuff, you know, just fan stuff here. I got a little candle. It's nice.
Ghastly Grinner behind there.
Oh, yeah. I got the comic book hiding back there. Somebody on Etsy was selling them. Yeah.
Do not put that in the microwave.
Got the Zebo backpack here.
Oh.
So that's that.
Cool.
That's one of the most. That may be the most complete Are You Afraid of the Dark collection I've ever seen.
Yeah,
honestly, I don't think anyone else has as much. I've talked to some, but
I didn't think they made that
more
much
stuff in here too.
Yeah, like half of that stuff I didn't even know existed.
Oh, me neither. If I open this up, this is one I haven't put on a hanger yet, but it is a legit Nickelodeon T-shirt, and it glows in the dark. You can see it's kind of green tinted. So I haven't hung that up yet. It needs to be hung with the other stuff.
I wonder if that's one they had a night in Are You Afraid of the Dark like marathon or I forgot how exactly it was, but you could call in at a certain time and you could win prizes. And
I think it was for these audiobooks, maybe. I thought I saw there was some commercial on YouTube that they were advertising those audiobooks, and I'm like, damn, I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah, I think it was something along those lines.
It wasn't during a Nick or Treat, was it?
It was its own thing. Its own Are You Afraid of the Dark thing.
Oh, and I forgot to even show this. Holy crap, I saw this big bulgy thing right in front of me. So the story between this hat, this is not something that was sold in stores. This was also from DJ McHale. So let me just go ahead and give more light. So the story behind this hat, he said he brought me something when I was going to see him the second time. He said while they were getting ready to get started on the show, they didn't really know what to call the show, and they didn't have a logo. And he says they kind of knew the concept of it, you know, with the scary stories and all. And I forgot who he said brought it, but they gave like the producers, the directors, whatever, like this hat. And it had a question mark because they were still deciding on what to call it. And the back of it, they put, Are You Afraid of the Dark, right? And he says that hat actually gave them the idea for the show, was that gift.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Hold on to that.
That is a holy grail. Oh my gosh. He signed it too.
He signed it to me. He said, to Zach, Dark Rules, DJ McHale.
Oh my
God.
Wow.
Yep. And I put that in the case, man. It's kind of
yeah.
Well, there's our Instagram reel right there.
Dude, that is unbelievable.
That's like the big kahuna right there, other than the jacket he gave me. Like,
wow.
Oh,
you almost forgot to show us.
I mean, that hat chose the name of the show. That's amazing.
And that's how they came up with the name, with the logo, because it's the, you little turd.
But no, the font even is kind of, well, maybe not, but it's still.
So that's how they got the logo too, because of how they stitched it. They put the stitching on the back. That's how they came up with the logo. So thank goodness whoever gave them that hat, they did a good job. So.
Oh wow.
That is Wow.
So that's
I
like the
just
grand finale with that, and of course, like the other things I didn't like what they had comic books. What the hell? So they didn't make a lot when you compare it to that.
Oh
to
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
huge difference, but you know what? They didn't. Not everybody had cable. Not everybody got to see Nickelodeon. So this was on Fox Kids basic cable. You know, like it was more easier to market to kids.
And
It
it's
was just
also
more
coming from a
accessible.
time
Yeah.
period when Nickelodeon wasn't merchandising their own IP.
Yes.
Like they would do Nickelodeon, the network, and then the Nicktoons, and that's mostly all they did. Very
Mm-hmm.
few shows, especially the live action shows, got their own merch until like later.
Mhm.
Oh,
But
nice. I actually have a couple magazine things I framed here just because they had Are You Afraid of the Dark in them, which also is promoting one of the audiobooks right there. It's kind of reflection, but it's there.
I see.
Nickelodeon, Camp Nickelodeon or whatever.
mhm.
So yeah, I was just looking for anything and whatever, like, but they only made so much. So it was actually kind of
Yeah.
quite easier to find this stuff. I
Were you
mean,
ever able to hunt down like a prop house or anything, like screen used anything?
no, I asked. DJ McHale said he used to have the little gargoyle for a tale of the was it dangerous the
The
dangerous
Dangerous
soup?
Soup.
Dangerous Soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he says he used to put it out for Halloween on his porch and somebody stole it.
Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
And I'm like, that's California for you. What do you expect? Jeez.
Especially when they find out who you are.
Yeah. So that was and he says he still has the chest from Cutter's Treasure.
Oh.
And I was like, well, if
Cool.
you ever want to sell that, let me know. So
yeah.
so I don't think that'll ever happen, but you know. And
Yeah.
then I wish I had some props for this. I really wanted to get the cardboard stand-up of Attack of the Mutant that was used in the
Oh yeah.
episode. But I guess where they filmed it was some refinery place in Montreal or Toronto. And I guess like that place is abandoned or demolished now. So it's like, it's gone. And I'm like, damn, I would have loved to have that. It was sitting there for years. Somebody posted about it on Reddit. And I'm like, I want it.
Really?
Yeah. So it's kind of a bummer. And then my X-Files stuff,
I was just
I
gonna
don't
say,
have a
show
lot.
me what you got, X-Files.
Well, a lot of the stuff that's propped here is from the fanboy, or I'm sorry, the official fan club packs.
hmm
You know, like evidence bag and stuff like that. The cards. I don't have a lot of like figurines or nothing because again, they made a lot of stuff. So
Hmm.
I'm kind of just fitting what fits and what doesn't. I do have all the figurines, the complete series of all the figurines that they made outside of the Barbie dolls. But yeah, I don't
By
need
the
the
way,
Barbies. I don't need the Barbies, but so
why
I
did
got
it one?
huh?
I just wanted to ask you, like, what is it about X-Files that makes it your all-time favorite show?
Well, because it's just it's a little taste of everything from from the paranormal to ghosts to cryptids, Bigfoot, Wendigos, skinwalkers, whatever. Like it's everything from government, conspiracy. It's everything.
Sure.
It's like
There's a supernatural thread that
I'm a
runs through
kid.
all of these
Yeah. It's like
fandoms.
I'm a kid here, and I grew up with and then I grew up to love this. So it's like I don't know. There's something about it. I just love their characters. I love how there's so many good episodes. I couldn't even. I don't know. I just gravitated towards this so much.
That's awesome.
And then, if they ever come here, I've got to have that signed. And I got
Yet.
I got all the comic books. So all their comic books is here. And I'm reading some of their books, but I'm a 3 out of 6 down for their actual novels. And then just a lot of press kit stuff right here. I don't have any of the little stand-up figurines. I know they made quite a few of them, but they're pretty expensive too. So I'm holding off for now.
Yeah.
I think didn't Funko make some of the pop vinyls for X-Files?
Probably Funko is
Yeah.
really big into that stuff.
Yeah.
And then just like this was another fan club thing, but I had that framed, and then this was a clock.
Oh,
Well, that's cool.
That's neat.
It's from the UK too, and it actually
it's constantly 10:30.
hold on. Well, if my lights weren't on here, let's see.
Many down.
No, Because I just got it. It's because it's X.
Well, I could see it, but it glows in the dark.
No,
You can see it a
we
little
see
bit.
it.
You can see it a little
Yeah.
bit.
It's hard. I could see it here in person, but like on the camera, it's not really doing justice.
They rarely do.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That's okay.
So,
What do you got, heroes?
again, they didn't make terribly a ton of stuff, but
Yeah.
just the poster, and this is the Series 1 collectibles complete that they made. And actually Series 1 and Series 2. See the Series 2 there. They actually came out with a Series 3, and I believe they made 7 or 8 more. But that happened right when they were doing their writer's strike, and like the show got shut down, you know? So I've seen a couple on eBay. So I think like some of the people that used to work, what was it? ABC, NBC?
NBC, I think.
It was NBC.
Yeah. So I guess whoever worked there, they probably stole a bunch of them, you know? So, you know, so I guess they're out there. They're just really hard to find, but I found 2 of them on eBay and the guy wants $1,200 a piece. I said, no, sorry. I'd probably do $1,200 for all 8, but not for 1. Get out of here.
Yeah, not for 1. Get out of here.
So,
Get out of here.
Boney. Well, finish up with Supernatural. What do you got there?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a little bit here. So just stuff from Kentucky, the Kentucky con that they have. Some of the stuff is from Kentucky. What is it? Lexington Comic Book Con, whatever. We go to that.
Yeah, Lexicon.
Yeah. So I got that giant like comic book.
Oh, that's cool. I've not seen that one.
Yeah, and then I got both the license plates, and then all their autographs. We saw them in person.
I had the same, dude. You and I have the same taste because I got the same one for Castiel, same one for Castiel, same one for Crowley.
Did I tell you the story about this one?
No.
Okay, so there was a huge ass line to get his autograph.
Of course.
And there's a lady that sits next to him, and you know, everybody else was cool. They were writing custom stuff. Like here, he wrote, "Zach, you've been garthed," you know.
Yeah.
But with him, and I walked up, you know, it was my turn to Castiel. And I'm like, could you write, "Hey, ass butt"? And the lady next to him, I don't know, whoever's there working with him, she's like, "Oh, he's not doing custom quotes. He did it anyways," and he winked. And I'm like, you rule.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a publicist. They suck.
I when I got to meet him, I knew somebody who was part of his Gishwiz little campaign that he did every year. And they said they got to work with Misha and how wonderful a person he was. So when we got to meet him and sign, I said, "Hey, this person said that he got to work with Gishwiz and said that he really loves you and just wanted to say hello." And he's like, "Oh, well, I hope he is doing well," which, you know, is code for I don't remember him, but glad he remembers me.
Right? Yeah. And then with Bobby here, my wife was having my wife was having a little allergy attack and her eyes were kind of watering. That's why we always kind of carry a water bottle with us now, just in case. And then she works with kids with autism as a therapist. So, you know, sometimes she'll have bruises on her arms or bite marks with the kiddos. And when we got up in line, he looked at me and looked at her and he was like, "Are you okay, ma'am?" And he looks at me like I'm a woman beater. And I'm like,
oh no.
Yeah. He's like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And then it was funny. He just looked at me like I was an a-hole. And I'm like, I didn't do anything.
Oh, no.
I looked like
but you know they've got to have met some fans who have been through some stuff.
Probably.
Yeah.
Especially with Jared's campaign about depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
You know these people have seen some reactions from fans.
Yeah. No, but true story. I'm not a woman beater. My wife works with autistic kids. It happens, you know. So I don't know if he bought
So
it
listen,
or not,
if you're watching this, there's the real story right there.
That's the real story, the real deal. So I got these in Gatlinburg. They have this cool nostalgic store that has like stand-ups. They have all kinds of mugs. They got records. They got a whole bunch of cool stuff in their pop-ups. So I got those guys. Picked this up on Etsy, put it on Dean because it only made sense.
Of course. This
And then
Godfinder.
I got the 4 replicas here of the blades. I didn't get the round one that was shown, I think, on season 1 like once.
Yeah.
Just because I was like, who cares? Nobody even knows that one. And then just like little things, car scent thing here, little baby, keychain, the model. And then I got this, I think at Lexington too. I got the beer mug. So, and then
Cool.
of course got Dean here. And then this is actually inside here is like it's just a blanket here. I think it's probably Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Hot Topic stuff.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. And then I think they made like 15 books, but I got like 7 of them.
Mhm.
And then
Felicia Day's book.
Yeah, I got Felicia's book.
Cool.
Actually, somebody on Supernatural was saying that they were going to meet her at some like book signing place, and I was like, "Can you get her autograph for me? I'll pay you." Well, unfortunately, she didn't have any 8x10s because that's what I really wanted, and I want her. I want an 8x10 picture of her and her to write "Peace out, bitches." That was her, her favorite saying. My favorite saying by her in Supernatural, but she did send me the book and didn't even ask for no money or nothing.
Oh,
And
of course.
Find it. Where'd she sign it? Yeah.
It is here. I know it is here.
There,
yeah.
it's in the back.
There.
Oh,
That's sweet.
Yeah, the name.
she was awesome too.
She forgot the H at
Yeah.
the end, but that's all good. So I got that, and then just like a little magazine. Like I picked up that up at Kroger's or something. And a little journal book thing here. So there's not a ton of stuff. My cat likes to hide and sleep up here. So it's not a huge collection, but it's just kind of like, if it fits, it fits. But
That's still cool though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really neat, dude.
thank you. So honestly, I haven't really been doing a ton of collecting. I probably haven't bought anything for any of my collections in probably 3 years.
Wow.
Just because financially, like we bought a house and stuff. So it's like I can't really invest in collecting as much anymore. I do need to fill up this. I got a good section over here that's empty. And I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet. I thought about Walking Dead. I thought about Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. I thought about. I like so much shit. It's hard.
Yeah. Preaching to the choir.
It's hard to pinpoint like what you're really passionate about, because there's so many reasons why you like this certain thing. You just can't pick the one thing.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Get that.
Well, I forgot to show you guys this real quick here. This is actually diving to the 80s and 70s here, but I got the autograph of Boba Fett here
Oh, neat.
from Return of the Jedi.
Oh, I thought it was from the holiday special.
That was an animated segment, Manny.
The volume went really low.
That was me being stupid. that was my natural voice.
Actually,
Shut up.
I'm gonna go fanboy and actually hate on you right now.
Your guys' volume got really low. I could barely hear you. Is that something on your end?
I don't know. It might be. I don't know.
I mean, I could heir you, but you guys were like 10 times louder, like 20 seconds ago.
Oh.
we can be louder.
Loud noises.
I don't know what we're yelling about.
Well, I think that will be it for this episode. Zach, thank you so much for sharing all this with us.
Thanks for having me on.
Cool.
Now, just for anybody who's not followed you for Campfire Tales, what do you do on YouTube and where can they follow you at?
Well, Campfire Tales is my YouTube channel. I narrate scary stories, anything from allegedly true to creepypastas. Actually, I don't know if you guys are into Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, anything like that, but I actually just finished writing a 33-page lit RPG horror story. And that's coming out actually in November, but I just finished that up. But I'm really proud of that one because I added some like sound effects to it, like video game stuff in there. So
nice.
But yeah, just like a lot of cryptid stuff, Bigfoot, Wendigo, skinwalkers, like not as much paranormal, but a lot of camping, woodsy, park ranger stuff.
Slenderman.
And that kind of took over my channel from the collection stuff because I wasn't making any money with the collection stuff. It was a lot of unboxing and just dishing out money and not getting any. So
Yeah.
I had to make it. I had to make a different. I had to change course a little.
Yeah.
And then Campfire Tales YT for Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. It's all Campfire Tales, and I think it's YT at the end, short abbreviated for YouTube. But I'm on all social media.
Nice.
Right. Well, everybody go check out Zechariah and all this amazing things that he's got going on. Check out his YouTube channel with these amazing stories that he shares. Solid guy, and I'm very proud to know him and glad to have him as a friend. Thank you, Zach. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Pleasure
And thanks for
meeting
finding
you.
that cartoon for me too that I couldn't figure out.
Oh, you're very. I forgot I did that.
I don't know. I was just like, I remember this one thing. I'm like, you know what? Who would know? I'm asking him. I already knew it was going to be you. If anyone's going to remember or figure it out, it'll be you. So
Glad to help.
yeah.
All right. Until next time, all you Slamsters, we'll splat you later.
All right. See you later. Thanks.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Sam. That's what Kat said.
Sammy.
They're all saying. He said, "Sam, hey, do the Three Amigos salute."
The Three Amigos.
That's great.
All right, let's scooch.
Great.
Little wet head. All right.
He
Are you ready, Zach?
his butt at you.
Yeah.
He just went, shh.
He does. He's proud of that thing.
I know your butt is still back here somewhere.